Now, before Sukkot is Yom Kippur. And from the days of Yom Kippur until Sukkot, what are we doing? You know what we're doing? You know what I was doing for the past few days? Spending a lot of money. Buying a sukkah, trying to get a nice lulav and etrog, chadasim, the aravot, and you're spending money on shopping. You want to make sure you have enough food for the holiday. You're inviting guests. It's a lot of money. Why do we choose to spend so much money now? Because after Yom Kippur, Hashem has forgiven us. And just like right after Yom Kippur, what do? We took all our money and we this time invested it into the Mishkan. We're doing the same thing now to atone for the sin of the golden calf. We say, Hashem, look here, after Yom Kippur, I know that this is the time when you have forgiven me for the golden calf. And it's all because I took my money and used it for the wrong things. But now I'm going to take my money, I'm going to use it for good things. Look, I'm using it for mitzvot. But you know what really shocked Moshe when he came down? Yeah, he saw us taking our money, investing it into the golden calf. He saw us reveling. But really what upset him, if you look in the pasuk, it says, Vayar et ha'egel mahalot. He saw the egel and then he saw the mahalot. You know what mahalot are? The circular dance. He saw the dancing. He saw the Jewish people were surrounding the golden calf and they were dancing and they were reveling. When he saw that, that's really what shocked him. He said, it's one thing to do the sin, but it's another thing to be excited about doing the sin. It's another thing to be rejoicing over the sin. That's already a whole different level. At least do the sin until bad and regret that you're doing it. Okay, I had to do it. I have a tava. I have a yitzhara. Okay, I'm doing it depressed. But here you're dancing? How could you be dancing? So we say we have to do teshuva for this as well. Not only are we going to invest our money into the mitzvot during this time, but we're going to dance. This is why we have the simcha b'et hashoeva during this time of Sukkot. Back in the days, we had the Gemara says, if you never went to a simcha b'et hashoeva, if you never entered such a party, you don't know what a party is. You don't know what it means to party. We used to dance and dance the whole night. And this is where I put the cherry on top. And then we come to Simchas Torah, and this time we're dancing with the Torah. Because last time we're dancing with the Chet HaEgel. We're dancing with the Egel, but this time we say, hey, God, I'm not doing that anymore. Now this time I'm dancing with you. What's the greatest representation of Hashem? The Torah. Oh, we're dancing with the Torah. Look, I'm not there anymore. I'm not doing these things anymore. I'm back with you. I'm returning to you. Hashem says, wow, look at my children. Now they're taking their money and they're using it for good things for the mitzvot. This is a very difficult time. They have to go and use also all this money on the mitzvot. Look how much money they're willing to spend. They're running around, buying a nice lulav, a nice etrog. They're trying to buy themselves a nice sukkah. They're spending money on the meals. They're using the money for the right things. They're dancing this time, but not for the ego. This time they're dancing for me. They're dancing with me. So as if Hashem now has taken us back into this marriage, this bond that we have between Him and us. Hashem accepts us back now. When you have a marriage, you also have Sheva Brachot. And this is why when Hashem accepts us back during Sukkot, Hashem gave us back the Ananya Kavod, which means Hashem says, now we're back together. Like nothing ever happened, and everything is good now. Hashem was planning to marry us, and then we went and we cheated on Him before the marriage, and then Baruch Hashem took us back. What do you need to do after marriage? You have to have Sheva Brachot, 7 days. How many days is Sukkot? 7 days. And every single day we have Ushpizin because we also need Panim Chadashot. You need a new face. So who wasn't there by the scene? We had Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, we had Moshe, we have Aaron, we have Yosef, David. We have to make sure we have Panim Chadashot. So all this is just commemorating that Hashem has given back to us the Anina Kavod. So I have 7 days of Sukkot. I'm giving you tremendous insights, guys. And it's all for free, by the way. I don't know if you know that. Tremendous insights. It's